I was on sick leave. So all these processes which took place, I was on sick leave.
Naye nga yetatya era ne president amubuulira nti no wano your excellency we are going wrong. Abantu abamanyi emirimu gyabwe, abantu abakulidde mu bintu bya bureaucracies n'abitegeera.
Member of Parliament representing Kwania constituency. I worked with the late Keith Muhakanizi, more closely when I was a member of Public Accounts Committee, and when we would have opportunities to interface with him as the Secretary to Treasury and Permanent Secretary, Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development. And one attribute I know of Keith is that he was a straightforward person, and he was a person that would not fear to tell us as members of Parliament the truth and facts about what goes on in finance. And he was someone who would not accept you to push him wrongly, to accept when he knows he's on the right and is speaking the truth. And that helped us as members of PAC under the leadership of Honorable Nathan Nandala Mafabi to understand the working of finance, the working of government. So I think we also learned, he understood the management of finances in this country to balance where resources are inadequate but the demands are too many. We would openly speak about it. And I know sometimes we would even speak certain things to the president that would not, somebody would fear, I would not say it, but would tell the president that this, we can't go by this. So I think this is a person whom we are going to miss his contribution in government seriously. And the time he had reached, he had become a very big resource for this government. I know the new PSST had a lot to learn from him. Unfortunately, the ill health did not give him opportunity to mentor, to guide him. And even when he came to OPM, he was a person more interested in straightforward way of doing things. So we're really going to miss him.
What are some of the key queries that you remember that used to give him, that actually gave him a time? You remember the handshake and others in the office of the OPM. Which one did you remember vividly?
No, majorly what I remember Keith about, for example, my experience with him on accountability at the district. It was him who came and became very strong. I said the accounting officers that were prone of having qualified opinion of the...
Because he would tell us very honestly that there are certain things that we are not supposed to do, but we continue to do them as a government. I think it frustrated him. And one of the moments when we were interacting with him, I remember it was in the Committee of Education and Sports, and we asked him about supplementary budget and the fact that the ministry would not give monies to universities and other entities. He was very honest and said, you people, what do you want me to do? You are busy creating different administrative units in the country. You are busy forcing me.
Doesn't want something, wherever you are, he's not bothered whether you are a member of parliament, whether you are a minister. He tells it off in your face the way it is. Naked, he doesn't cover it. So you either take it as a learning point or you get annoyed with him. But he would have told you what he wanted and he goes. That is who Keith was. And I strongly believe he's one of those that has put the economy of this country very right. You remember that the people who have organized this, they get the scrubs of the economy and put them now that we have a country that have a stable economy. After working so long in that Ministry of Finance. So he has guided us a lot. Even in terms of accumulating too much loans, I think he has helped us Because for us as politicians, when we want something, we'll say, you go and borrow, you go and borrow. This is a man who will say, this is not viable. And when he says it, that is it. You have to look for other alternatives. Or even he has helped us in reducing our burden of the debt of this country. Now lastly, coming to office of Prime Minister, OPM.
Nze nzijukira nti emirundi mingi gye nagendangayo n'abasomesa nga tulina ebizibu byaffe ku by'emisaala tebasente zezaatuuse eno tezaatuuse eri naye ng'abaga nti mututuule tukaanye saagala mugende nga temukkirizganyiza nange natukana otugamba nti ate nze njagala nnyo sobola kweraba gye nava nti ye yatugamba nti yasomesebwa basomesa okubeera kyali nga n'abaana be nga bali mu ssomero nga n'abaana bamugambeeka naye eddadi byokola tebiriiyo atwaga abasomesa baffe nga tubaagala ebintu bwe bityo naye kweganga tutuula n'abanyonyola sente zaaziweereza
ate nembeera ne minister for a long time case eggwanga lifiiriddwa twogera amazima. First of all, y'omu by economist abatono ababadde well trained nti n'olw'omufiitinga nti genda kubwa gavana genda kubwa kiba ng'asobola naye okubulwa yatandika okulwala n'agonda tujja kufuna gaapu nnene nnyo gye tufiiddwa mu case apart from being well trained nti abadde alemera ku nsonga ye muntu gwotakangakanga bw'abanga kyalizoni nga kikwata ku sente nti wano nedda mujja zikozesa bubi oba tetujja zikuwa he justifies noga nti case otoko gwegenda nga naawe wapakeginze bulungi okumukonvinsinga kati abantu ngabo bwe tutandika twafiirwa mutabire kati wuuyo case eyo area gap y'amaanyi gye tufunye ng'eggwanga njagala omukama mu ekimula eky'emirembe